Hey guys, you're right, it's Dudey Rhino here. This is the second time that I'm filming this. I just want to start by saying that it's not clickbait, unfortunately. I also want to reassure you I'm not going anywhere. I also want to reassure to some of the people that might be worried, some of the people that may have, been around a while, namely since last October when I had a bout of depression, that I'm not depressed, and that is very important. I'm just quite, is it discontent, uncontent, discontent? Basically, for the last few weeks, month or so, I've really sort of took a look at my whole life. That's quite deep. My whole life, where I'm at, where I want to go, what this channel's doing, what this channel is representing, and where we're gonna go moving forward. And I feel like it's been a bit unfair on you guys, because I feel like I've been a bit different recently. The channel's been a bit different. Maybe the tone and the mood in live streams may have been a bit different. Maybe my tone in videos may have been a bit different. So this is me gonna try and explain what's going on. Dream big. So basically, this year we've obviously, this is all self-inflicted. This is all, I've created this problem for myself, in that we're viewed as a music festival channel, and it was never my intention to be a music festival channel. It was my intention to be a comedy channel, because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy making people laugh, and if I'm doing that, then I'm doing my job right, in my opinion. But obviously, at the start of the year, we had a few Reading videos, with all where's the lineup, that kind of blew the fuck up, and we're doing really well. So we made more, and there was a real demand for it, so we made more and more and more and more, to the point where literally it was all we were making. And so I understand, we doubled in size in that space of time. So obviously all the fucking new people that are here, it's obvious that, you'd have the impression that this is a music festival channel. And like I said, this is what I've created for myself. But the problem is my love, not so necessarily for music festivals in general, but namely the main one that we used to stand for and represent, Reading Festival, isn't what it was for me personally, for my music taste. I joke about it, but Melvin Ben has genuinely ruined the festival for me, and Festival Republic, with the direction they're taking it. And take it in the mainstream and pop and rap and grime, fucking take it that way. I'm sure they'll do extremely well financially out of it, because obviously mainstream music has a broader audience than there's a fly, than smaller, rock genre and indie genre, so fair play. I understand it from a business perspective, but I can't continue to not endorse it, but get behind it and make content for it, because as you've seen, all my content about Reading now is just shitting on it. I don't really want to throw that much negativity on a constant basis out there. At the end of the day, I'm an adult. If I don't like something, I don't have to do it. If I don't like something, I don't have to be exposed to it. So Jordan, if you don't like Reading Festival anymore, go this year, enjoy the time with the fans and that, have a great time with you guys in the camp, enjoy the select music that you do like that's there, and then just maybe call it a day for that festival, because obviously downloads more my scene. But where it comes to music festivals, I'd really like to venture abroad, and integrate holidays into festivals, because for the longest time, I went to Tenerife this year. It was my first holiday in abroad in 9 years, because I've just been doing music festivals instead. So why not integrate the two? Speaking of music festivals, while we're just on the subject of it, I did get a 2000 Trees press pass for all 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, VIP camping, you know, backstage with all the bands and that to interview them or wherever they go. And unfortunately I can't go. I've used all my holiday at work, which we'll get onto in a bit. So there's no chance in hell of me getting it off unless I quit or I'm not there anymore, which may happen. I am looking for another job. And also they only gave me one ticket. I applied for me and Loz. I didn't realise you had to apply separately, and even though I technically applied as a company, and yeah, so they only gave me one, so I wouldn't even have like a cameraman or any help. So I don't really see how I can interview people by myself unless I like set up a tripod and shit like that. But yeah, so that's that. Unfortunately, but at the same time, spinning a positive on it, look, we can apply for things like press passes and can be taken seriously enough to get one, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, like the music festival scene, I love music. I do enjoy live music. I do enjoy music festivals, you know, but I feel like we've gone too hard on it, and I feel like we've done ourselves a bit of a misjustice in the sense that, you know, we always intended to be a comedy channel, you know, across a broad spectrum of things. But I still try and keep it relevant, you know, to what you guys enjoy, like the types of people at house parties, for example, and pre-drinks, that sort of stuff. You know, it's all about like the session now. I'm trying to keep it, you know, in check with like you guys, but you know, it was always our intention to broaden out. In fact, when the Reading stuff was going so well, me and Lozzie had a chat and we were like, look, we'll ride the wave, but we're always gonna return to broadening to our comedy shit. And we kind of lost sight, or you know, because obviously Lozzie was away, I kind of lost sight of that to a point where I was just churning out music festival stuff. And you know, the issue with music festival stuff is it's seasonal. Like, I could never achieve my dream of a full-time YouTuber if I'm just doing music festival stuff, because over the winter months, or like January was obviously good this year, being an exception because for some reason Festival Republic didn't release their lineup and there was all this sort of like suspense about it and all this hype surrounding it, but that isn't every year, you know. So yeah, music festivals is not full time, you know. September is chronic for the channel. You know, the drop off is insane, but then that's just because of the demographic and stuff. That's natural. Like, you know, music festivals start stopping, people go back to school, go back to college, go back to uni, start college, start uni, you know. But it's something that I you know, I really need to, I've really thought about, and it's just not just YouTube. Like, I've thought about so many aspects, like work. I hate my job, right? I hate it. I'm there purely because of YouTube. I decided to get that job because it's easy and it meant I could apply a lot more time and energy to YouTube, right? I didn't anticipate the psychological burden that place would put on me, because for me personally, this is not a reflection on anyone else other than myself. I feel like I'm letting myself down because I have a degree, and instead I'm not challenging myself, I'm not applying myself at all. I'm coasting within the work scene. And like my mum, for example, like I know for a fact the proudest day of her life was me graduating, you know. And that was 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago now. And like, from a work perspective, because this technically isn't work yet, from a work perspective, all her son is doing is a minimum wage retail job that he could have got if he just left high school with no GCSEs, you know. So from that perspective, I feel like I'm letting my mum down, which is awful. And so I want to get a better job that pays better, because financially I'm fucking sick of being on the breadline all the fucking time again. So I have time to do this. And that's all. This is all on me. This is all my decision. Like, this is all what I've created for myself. But this is all what I'm constantly dealing with. And so this is why I've had to think so fucking long and hard. Like, some of the thoughts I had on holiday, you know, when I was really thinking long and hard about my life and that, were very extremely deep, you know. So yeah, I've been struggling. I've just been like trying to formulate a plan where I can just be as happy as I possibly can while still pursuing this dream. I did have thoughts about giving up, and I apologise to you guys for that, because you deserve better than for me to even contemplate giving up, you know. So I do genuinely apologise. So, but I can reassure you that that's not going to happen. I actually saw a tweet from Philip DeFranco. It was quite timely, actually. He said, like, in the first 6 years, which ironically this is coming up to my 6th year in October, it was getting to a point where he was planning like videos saying that he was going to quit like fucking 2 or 3 times a month, you know. It is hard. There's so much more to it than you just stand in front of a camera and make videos. Like, there's so much to it, and so much demand psychologically, you know. But like I say, you know, at the end of the day, I made the choice to do this, so that's all on me anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, because I felt it was unfair, like, if I was coming across as like off in the streams and the videos, or if I come across like I don't give a fuck, because I do give a hell of a lot of fucks about this. I just want to make the content that makes me happy. I want to make the content that I can be passionate about. And like, you know, when I did that things not to take to Reading Festival, like, the Reading Festival content isn't going away. Even everything that I've said, I'm still going this year. I'm still looking forward to this year because of you guys. Genuinely, in all honesty, if it weren't for you guys going and knowing that I was going to meet you guys and chat to you guys, and I wouldn't be going. It's because of you guys I'm going. It's because of you guys I'm actually happy to go. But where was I going with that? Yeah, obviously I hadn't made a specific Reading Festival video in a while, so it was refreshing to make that, you know, what not to take. It was fun to make that what not to take video. And that's how I want it to be. Like, I want to be able to make varied comedy content that isn't like too fucking random, you know. I still want to try and make it relevant to my demographic, you know, which is 13 to 25-year-old UK males and females. But I want the freedom to be able to make what I want, which I ultimately do have. Obviously there's just always a fear. Like, when I was a summer in the city, I spoke to so many YouTubers, really big YouTubers, and they were like, there's always that fear. Like, you get an audience and you are terrified then to do anything that they might not like. You know, you find what works for them, music festival content. You're terrified to branch out, to do different things. And then what starts to happen is you start to hate your own content. You start to not love your own content anymore, because you just feel like you're constantly recycling the same stuff, you know. It's like, you know, that's the reason why I don't watch any music festival content on YouTube, because I'm so like burnt out and exhausted from just constantly making it myself. Like, why the fuck would I watch any of it on YouTube, you know? I literally, like, the stuff I watch isn't even close to anything that I make at all. Like, a lot of it is video game stuff. I don't even game anymore. I used to be such a big gamer. I don't even game anymore. I never have fucking time to game anymore. Which is, that's one of the things I do get sad about, is that I don't really game anymore. That is a shame. But that's just one of those things. But yeah, so I don't know. I've wanted to make this video for fucking ages. I didn't know how to say it. I was scared that this would be like the nail in the coffin of the channel, and fingers crossed it's not. Hopefully you guys understand. Let me know down in the comments if you do. But listen, like, there's still going to be music festival content. It's not going anywhere. You're still going to get the Reading Festival Prep Guide 2018, 100%. That video I am looking forward to, because I love those Reading Festival Prep Guides. You know, they changed a lot for this channel, and to be fair, you know, Reading can become whatever it wants to become. I owe a lot to Reading, I do. And, you know, a lot of you guys found me through Reading Festival, and for that I will forever be grateful. I will forever be grateful to Reading Festival for that. But as it changes, I don't want to change with it, because it's just not my music. So what's the fucking point in going to a music festival that isn't your music anymore? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm sure I'll catch you at Download, maybe Download France, Download Spain, Rock am Ring. Fuck me, do I want to go to Rock am Ring next year. But yeah, guys, it's been emotional. I hope this has come across right. I hope you don't hate me. If you do feel the need to unsubscribe, I understand, and thank you for your support up until now. But if you do want to stick around, I will always try my best to make the best content I possibly can for you. I will always strive to make you laugh, and if you're having a shit day, hopefully put a smile on your face, with the exception of this video, which has probably made your day worse, so I do apologise. But yeah, thank you. And one other thing I just wanted to say, and these people will know who they are. There are some subs out there, some people that have supported me for years, some people that have supported me from this year. There are some of you out there, we've had conversations on DM, we've had conversations on Discord, Snapchat, you know who you are. There are some of you out there, and this is one of the best things about YouTube for me. One of the most beautiful things about YouTube is that there are some of you out there that I no longer consider subscribers or fans. I could consider you genuine friends, and that means the world to me. So yeah, you know, I feel like I've gained friends from YouTube. I feel obviously I've gained a girlfriend from YouTube, or through YouTube technically, and it is incredible, and it is wonderful, and it is why I love it so much. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I do apologise for even having those thoughts. It's a thought that I never thought would come, certainly not this year after the growth that's been, but it's just one of those things where, you know, I think you have to sometimes stop and take a look at yourself and have a look at where you're going and realise flaws and realise where you're not happy and change them, you know, because at the end of the day, if you make yourself happier, you'll make those around you happier. So there we go. I think that'll do. I've bored you for long enough, because I don't even think I'm going to cut this. Oh no, wait, someone called me, so I'm going to have to cut that bit. But you haven't even seen that because I've already cut it out. That's the magic of editing, isn't that wonderful? But yeah, guys, that's it. It's been a weird weekly. There hasn't been anything else, because in all honesty, I spent 4 days having diarrhea. That was great. Saturday to Tuesday night, bosh, fucking awesome. But yes, guys, I also had an hour argument with my manager yesterday. That was spicy. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. If you've made it this far, you're a fucking legend. Put in your comment, dream big, so I know you got this far. I need to put some hot water in that because that is fucking cold. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. I love you very much. I really do. Please stick with me. I apologise for being a bit wavy, a bit shaky the last few weeks. I'm just trying to re-establish the channel and where it's going. But we'll get there. We will get there. Bye-bye for now.